I've opened a new document or made a new document, and I'm going to show you some things with motion presets that you can play around with to see what they can do. So first off, I'm just going to make a circle. I can change the outline over here by changing the stroke or the fill color here. And I'm just going to make a quick circle. So I'm going to hold down Shift and just make a circle up above. Now I want to have it selected so that I can work with it. So I'm going to click and grab it. And then in order to use the motion presets, I need to go to Window and Motion Presets. Yours might be open. I know mine's not because there's no check mark right here. So once it's open, I can see that there are default presets and custom presets. The default presets should all be available to you. And if I click on them, I can see what they look like up above. So I'd like this circle that I've made to bounce and smush. So since it's selected, I can hit Apply. It's going to tell me it needs to be tweened. I could go back to the document and do this, but I'm just going to let this go ahead and do this for me. It's going to convert it and create it for me. So I'll go ahead and hit OK. And then if I hit Enter, I'll see my circle bounce. Kind of looks like a ball now. You've got a lot of different options here that you can work with, so you can see what other things are possible. Okay, what I'm going to do here is show you how to tween a shape. In shape tweening, what that means is that you change an object shape at one or more point in the animation, and the computer creates the in-between shapes for you. It's also called morphing. So what I'm going to do is right-click somewhere. So I'm going to have this start at phase 10, and I want to insert into the timeline a keyframe. And here I want to draw my beginning shape. So I'm just going to make a simple circle again. And then I'm going to make another keyframe somewhere after that. So I want it to happen maybe at 35. So I'm going to do a right click and insert my keyframe there. And here I want to create my ending shape. So I can either move the shape and change the color, or I can create an entirely new shape. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and I'm going to create a different shape that's going to have, it's going to turn there. So I'm going to go to the Poly Star tool and go with a pentagon. And that's going to be my ending shape. And then I'm going to click somewhere in between. It doesn't really matter where, and I'm going to go to Insert and Shape Tween. It's going to go there. And then I can go to Window, and I'm going to go to Properties. And then once I'm there, I can click from my Blend drop-down menu what it's going to look like. So I can either do Distributive, which means that if they don't have sharp corners, I want to use that so it's smoother in between shapes. And Angular is for one with sharp corners and straight lines. It'll preserve the corners and straight lines. Since I have both, I could try either one to see it. I'm going to go ahead and hit Enter. Go back to my original one, and that's what it looks like. If I go to Properties again, and change it to Angular, you can see what that would look like instead. And it didn't change it much. It's slightly crisper edges there. So here are a few quick samples. For example, this one, when I start at 1, is a 4-pointed star, and when I hit Enter, it's going to turn it into a 5-pointed star. And this was done using tweening again. Here we have a bouncing star. And if I go to frame 1, hit Enter, you see that it moves up and down. It's got some places that are the motion, and it also uses one of the motion presets with the bouncing for that. Circled star is also the shape tween. Goes from the circle into a star. The graphic design is a combination of similar things from the rainbow that you saw. Rotates them differently and brings them in. Here's a skateboarder that has lots of different places that he'll stop, and you can show the path that he will move along.